like I said, the main reason I contacted you was that a friend of yours mentioned you, Abel. He was a guest maybe 3-4 episodes ago. So he mentioned you when we're talking about reading, and he said, "Hey, he has two friends who are involved in book club and blah blah blah." So when I called you, you now corrected me that, yeah, I'm involved in book club, but you are doing something bigger. Okay, so you just mentioned your company. So tell us more about it. Why did you start it? What you say you want to help young people find purpose and all that. So tell us as much as you can about that.
Okay, so first of all, I really want to appreciate Able and then of course your platform. Really, I really feel honored. In fact, that I can be even spotted, it's really it's a sweet thing and I'm grateful. So yes, Gleefield started as a reading hall.
Okay.
So it started in 2020, precisely in my 300 level. So I am a writer and then I write blogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your the title of your blog?
So I don't do it anymore.
Okay.
That. Yeah, there's another story to that. So
Yes.
but then in 2020, and then I got feedbacks from my readers, and then they said, okay, why not, create a virtual space where you get your readers, in place, and then whenever you have an upcoming article, something like that, you have them already, and then you just send it there. Because I actually had engaging audience, people
Yeah.
who are ready. I was writing stories and then, blogs on psychology, love, relationship, and all. So
Yeah.
in fact, this whole thing even started, and then, okay, I had them. I am Glee, that's my nickname. And then my readers made it Glee readers. So that's how we even started. So, so that's how we even started. And then, okay, why keep my audience waiting until my next article? Why not recommend books for them? Okay,
Interesting.
so it started that way. And then, okay, why not just, besides reading books and besides just writing and then they get to read, why not bring in discussion, talk show forums, and people get to talk about a particular topic, share their opinions. And then that's how we started. It kept graduating until last year. I had one time during my internship, I interned at NNPC Limited in Abuja.
Hmm.
So, and then I saw my boss, and then I was so excited. I wanted to tell him what I was into. Also, I have a community, Glee readers, and we do this. We engage ourselves into book reading. I write stuff, and then he told me something. Gracefield, you've been blabbing, you've been saying so much. What do you do exactly? I realized that we were doing so many things, but there wasn't a central name, a central description. Why am I doing all of the things I am doing? Why Glee readers? What? And then I realized that truly I don't have a defined vision statement. And then since we involved talk shows, discussions, there was even a time we organized an essay contest for
Hmm.
just teenagers, and then we had three winners, two from Akwa Ibom, one from Niger State. And then there was a time, we did talent contests, spoken word, voice contests, poetry. So we did all of these things. And then so it turned out that the readers became limiting, and there was a need for something more encompassing to Glee, and then so when I felt so bad because I met him so excited to tell him this is what I'm into and then I want you to and then all of that, but then it took me back to my drawing board and then I knew I had to really sit down sit
See,
down
see,
and
let me tell you, that boss of yours, I applaud him. Okay, I will
yeah.
tell you something. once in a while we meet someone who help us define everything around you. Okay. When I was in Nigeria, I had a boss. In fact, I reached out to him to work for him. Okay. Uh, well, he would not. He doesn't like publicity. Okay, but I'll mention his name. His name is Femi Olaloko. Okay. Now he's the boss of one of my bosses that was so intense. Okay. He's very, what's the word now? He's very organized. Okay. He's very I don't want to use the wrong adjectives, but let me just say this. He helped me shape my career in banking. Okay. And everything I did after working for him was as a result of me working for him.
Wow.
Because he turned everything around for me, and I started working in a strategic manner. After working for him for 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years, wow.
Now, when I was working for him, sometimes I get so mad. I'll give you one small story. He wanted me to automate some of the reports I used to do, and he gave me a deadline. And he knew I was traveling to Miami by middle June 2005. Okay. And he told me I want this done by blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, I will tell the truth. I didn't do everything I could do to make sure I did that. I tried, okay. I reached out to certain people who were supposed to help me, but they were busy and they couldn't help me. So I didn't do anything. Now I wrote my application for leave, and then he asked me to come to him, and then he asked me questions about the things I was doing, what he will have to pick up when I'm away. And he looked, and then he asked me out for this project. I told him I haven't done it. Do you know what he did?
No.
Just stood up. He stood up. The form I gave him, put it down, not signed, just stood up and went away.
Oh, wow.
And without him signing that form, I couldn't go and leave.
Yeah.
Now, that was a week before I was due to travel. Woo. You know what? Gracefield, I will tell you, I completed that project within a week. I learned basic what's the word now? What's the access? I use access, some coding, I did everything in a week. And I gave him the prototype within a week. Now, I was mad. I was crazy mad when he didn't sign my form, but he taught me something. If you don't have any pushback for what you are doing, you wouldn't do your very best to make sure it's done.
Sure.
Okay, that is Femi Olaloko.
Yeah. True.
So continue.
Okay. Yeah. So honestly, for me, that was a redefining moment because I went back, to my drawing board, and I knew I had a lot of brain work to do. I need to build Glee readers, which is GLEEFIELD now. So I was able to take the readers away, which was limiting. Then field is more encompassing. still. And then I was able to, you know, develop vision statements and all of that. So currently I'm even still working on that, you know, even if Gleefield is afloat already, but then I'm still trying to build structures because I want to get back to him. In fact, right now I'm on low key. You know, I left the establishment.
Yeah.
It's been a while I spoke to him. If at all I want to speak with him again, I want to show him my work.
Yes. Yes.
My work. He's my
He's a mentor. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be very, very happy that you
good.
recognize the impact he played in your story.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
because see, if he didn't do anything for you, you wouldn't be talking about him today.
At all. I mean, and I'm very sure that to him it was just nothing. It was just a
It was
statement.
just normal day. Yeah.
I mean, I'm very certain that when I go back to him, of course, with a bottle of wine, but here's my document. He'll be so shocked, he'll be so surprised, and I believe impressed because I'm truly going to impress him.
Yeah, you will.